Hello all, and welcome to your almost midnight beer review, which I am dubbing the Reeky beer review, not because the beer reeks, but because I reek. See, tonight, I know I'm not going to do these stories anymore, but this one's really amusing. Tonight, I went to go and throw away the garbage at work, after I was done dishwashing. And because I had placed the drink rack on top of garbage, the busters had been throwing glasses in, so the bottom of the garbage was just filled with water that had filtered through a whole bunch of leftover Italian food, raw trimmings, God, what have you. Anyways, I'm pushing that thing over and yeah, I'm sure you can kind of actually see some of it on my t-shirt right now. And even if there's no hot water, I'm definitely going to take a shower. I've already went and washed my face and hands, and hopefully I didn't get anything too gross inside of me. So, beer review time, yeah? What are we reviewing tonight? New Belgium's Whizbang Hoppy Blonde Ale, 5.7 ABV. Let's read the label. A complex hoppy blonde ale bursting with mosaic hops and a malty backbone for a full-flavored taste explosion. This is fairly fresh. Still months to go on by the expiration date here. And I am looking forward to drinking this because I'm a little bit thirsty. And once this review is done, I got me a plate of chicken marsala I'm going to eat. This is a very refreshing beer. How do I know? Because I already sampled a couple bottles of it. Not last night, not tonight. Pours a beautiful, clear, golden color. Nicely fizzy, with a fluffy white head. Big hop smell in that head. Lots of citrus rind, zest. Some notes of tropical fruit. Underneath that, almost a crackery malt backbone. Nice, lively smell off the bouquet. Nice, cool. Good bite to carbonation there, but not too much. Leaves it enough so that the flavor gets through. Crackery to bready malts in the front. There's a hint of sweetness there, but it doesn't stay long. And then these very nice hops come in. Big citrus rind in the mid to finish. Finish is quite dry, with almost a lemony flavor left on the palate, like lemon peel. Brief hints of tropical fruit in the front, but overall pretty much dominated by citrus. Not overly so. You still get a good sense of the malts there, crackery to bready malts, and it allows it to be refreshing. Now, some reviews say it's kind of like a session IPA, but I don't think it's like a session IPA. I think it's just a very hoppy blonde ale. Why is it not like a session IPA? Because it's not hop water for me. And even good session IPAs, I find a much more full spectrum from start to finish in the hopping, from the front all the way to the finish. In this, hops kind of bite in the end, and in the front, towards the mids, you've got a great blonde ale going on. It doesn't even taste like 5.7. It tastes like something that should be like 4.2 or 4.3. You could really crush this, especially on a hot day. Which is also why I'm wondering why did they release this towards the end of winter. But, needs some nice lacing. I probably could have wiped my glass a little bit better, which is why it's not leaving as nice. But previous glasses I had left a fairly nice lacing there. A very good blonde ale. Well, it's not super complex. It's definitely more complex than your average blonde ale. Like I said, amps up the hopping, but is still very much clearly a blonde ale, which is a style I like, because you know me, I like sessionable beers. And this is, you know, what ABV is definitely pushing it. The taste, the mouthfeel, the refreshing feeling is all sessionable. Now, that's a good beer. And I've kind of run through this review fairly quickly. Why did I run through it quickly? Well, I want to get to my food, for one. And two, well, there's not much else to say about it. But this is a great beer, especially if you're in someplace like Hawaii where, you know, you can still have hot weather during the winter. And, you know, I gotta say, so far this is probably I haven't tried too many of the new Belgian beers. This is probably my favorite going so far. Hope to try some more, and I probably will, because the supermarket's the only place that's open to buy beer after work on Wednesdays. So, you know, it's whatever is at the supermarket at the time. So, that's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.